Today we dive into something that hits a little close to home. So come on. Let's go on this little bit of a journey, shall we? Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maperooski, for another Rooski Brewski review, but not just any Rooski Brewski review. The beer that I've for you today is from Kensington Brewing Company, the brewery that I work at, the brewery where I help make beer happen. For you guys, for all of you folk out there in Ontario and beyond, to wherever we ship to, and wherever you can find our beer. But today's beer is pretty special, and I'm saying that not only because it's a beer that we produce and that, as far as my recollection goes, I've produced personally. It's not my recipe. But this batch, if I'm not mistaken, is one that I had most hands-on in. It was one of my first brews. First, brewmaster and fellow brewer just said, this is your time to shine, to brew this beer. Not design the recipe, but to brew the beer itself. And today, I have to show you the brand new one of one, not this can, but one of one batch, Peppermint Stout. And holy jeez, are you guys in for a treat. This Peppermint Stout is taking our original, it's a stout, and throwing in some peppermint and vanilla to boost this beer to become a Christmas special. Christmas special indeed. 5.8% alcohols by volume. No listed IBUs on the specific red, green, white, and black can. Just for Christmas. Just in time for Christmas. No IBUs on the website either. No IBUs on Untapped, because as of recording it's not on Untapped. We just packaged this today as of recording, December 17th. It's now the 18th because I'm recording at about 1:40 in the morning. But we packaged it today. It's fresh as shit. We'll bring you It's a Stout can to compare. Exact same can design. Different colors. And, ooh, baby. We just took already an award-winning, gold medal-winning beer. Threw some peppermint and some vanilla at it. And here we go. Let's crack this bad boy open. See what we got. Spoiler alert, I already know. Because, I know it's a stout. I know that beer through and through. And also, me and the head brewer, the brewmaster at Kensington, we both fiddled around and figured out what kind of peppermint we wanted in there, how much vanilla we wanted, and we took lengths to dial in those additions. And hell, we're gonna have a good time. Funny enough, I don't own a Kensington Brewing Company glass. Just haven't gotten around to it. So Lake of Bays will do for now. Plus, you know what? It shines really well on a tulip. In a beautiful tulip. Let's pour that bad boy up. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Nice dark beer. Dark beer. Not jet black, but a solid super dark brown, or a mild black with a nice light to moderate tanned head on top. Can't see through it without putting some extreme light behind it. Looking damn good. And ooh, that peppermint hits oh so well. Check that nose. On the nose, to be completely honest, it is a, ooh, yeah, that peppermint comes through real nice, reminds you straight up like a candy cane. But there's more. You know Laura Secord, the chocolate shop? How they have the frosted and French mint chocolate bars? Very reminiscent of one of the two. I forget which one specifically. They're kind of similar but somewhat different. Very reminiscent though of chocolate, of like a mint chocolate bar. Ooh, yeah. Peppermint comes out real nice. Nice to a point where it's not overpowering. It doesn't. You know it's there and it's evidently present, but it doesn't overtake all the other aromas. Get that nice chocolatiness right behind that peppermint. Going back a little bit more, you get more of a biscuit. Slight touch of molasses and brown sugar mix. And then ending off in like a biscuit, like you know in a Twix bar how you have like the chocolate and the caramel and then that cookie, that biscuitiness. Just think of stripping away the chocolate, stripping away the caramel and the Twix, and you get that sweet biscuit. That's the kind of thing you're getting on in here. And then at the end of the nose, just a nice kiss of roastiness. Ooh, ooh. It's a time. And Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Let's go. On the sip. A nice mix, for me at least, a little bit of dark chocolate, somewhat roasty. Peppermint pops up right in the middle, beginning in the middle, ends off on a beautiful roasted coffee, semi-dark to dark chocolate note. Then again, that was the first sip of the review. May need a few more, so join with me. And cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Right in the beginning, very minimal chocolate notes, somewhat of a moderate roastiness, and a light peppermint kiss. Right as the beer washes over the palate, goes down the gullet, peppermint pops absolutely beautifully, exactly like a candy cane. Exactly like a candy cane, with a chocolate filling right in the middle. Nice milk chocolate filling right in the middle there, and then changes over time to like a semi-sweet, and then moving into a bit of a dark chocolate, and then finishing off with a beautiful roasted coffee bean note. Damn. If that doesn't remind you of Christmas time with the family, or holiday seasons by the family, or fuck it, not even Christmas, winter times with the family, sitting around a campfire or a fireplace. Ooh. It's a winter warmer. It is a winter warmer indeed. With that extra bit of pizzazz, with that peppermint. This isn't just a beer of flavor. It's a beer that brings back memories. It's a beer that brings back memories from when you were a kid, having a nice candy cane. You got it from Santa after you were checking them out at the mall, taking a picture and whatnot, or going down to the Christmas parade. That's a beer. As for mouthfeel, for me personally, a little too carbonated. I would like to see it a bit more smoother, a bit more heavier, but that carbonation seems to kick out a lot of that heaviness of the beer, of the stout, which can be fine depending on who you are. But for me personally, would like it to be a little bit heavier on the palate. As it sits, it's still a good weight. I think it might also be that peppermint. It seems to make it feel a little bit crisper of a stout, because from my recollection, I don't think it's more carbonated than our regular. It's a stout. Very along those same exact lines. But it is something to know and something to really appreciate if you do have the chance to get both the peppermint version and the regular. It's a stout. But no, it's a thing. Let's see what the can has to say. Brand new can. We got them in like yesterday. It's awesome. Kensington Peppermint Stout, Cacao and Candy Cane Stout. 5.8% alcohols by volume, no listed IBUs. Strong beer. On the side we do have a short, sweet description which reads, at Kensington Brewing Company, it is undisputed that mint chocolate chip is the best ice cream flavor. Don't try to argue. You're reading a can. Yeah, you can't argue with a can. It's a can. It doesn't talk back. But between you and me, guys, ooh, mint chocolate chip, solid ice cream. But better yet, mix mint chocolate chip with like a coffee-based ice cream. You're in for a wild treat. But it's getting a little chilly out for ice cream. Fear not, we're here to solve this horrendous problem. Now another note about that last sentence that I don't agree with. Me being a Russian, you can always have ice cream. Doesn't matter if it's hot as hell outside or freezing your buns off. Ice cream is always a go-to. Better yet, this over some vanilla or chocolate ice cream. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're in for a goddamn time. It'll knock your socks off. Ingredients, we have water, barley malt, wheat malt, roasted cacao nibs, oat flakes, hops, yeast, natural peppermint flavor, and natural vanilla flavor. Fantastic stuff. On the bottom there is a canned on date. You know why I know? Because I set up the the date coder. Canned on December 17th, 2021 at 16:25:30. 4:25 in the afternoon. It is now 1:50, December 18th. This is only a few hours old. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's delicious. That's delicious. If I could break it down real quick and give you like 3 words. 3 words about this beer. Chocolate candy cane roasty. Yeah, you get the picture. It's solid, it's smooth, it's delicious, solid stuff. Moving over to the website, KensingtonBrewingCompany.com. Go to the shop page, go to the beer shop page, and you will find Peppermint Stout. Scrolling down, you have a beautiful picture of the can. You also have the same exact description as on the can, again with your ABV of 5.8, can volume, and also a pairing with the beer. It's not a food pairing, which is kind of a bummer, but it's a pairing. Cheesy holiday movie. Hell, any holiday movie. Home Alone, Santa Claus 2, Elf, go for it. But my favorite, Die Hard. Definitely a Christmas movie. If you don't think Die Hard's a Christmas movie, we can fight about it in the comment section below. Let's go for it. Beautiful stuff indeed. Nothing on Untapped, but the price for this particular brew is $3.98. I think that's before taxes, which would make sense. Let's go to checkout. Let's get you a solid price. $4.50 for the 473 ml tall boy can. Now, me being a person that is has a big opinion on over $4 beers. Yeah, I do. I have an opinion on beers that are over $4, and $4.50 for a peppermint stout does seem like quite a bit. And yeah, for most people I would think, yeah, it is. For a stout, it's a little over if it's not like a super boozy, crazy beer. But being in the middle and knowing what's going on with beers, I can see the justification for this. Again, this is a one-of-one batch. There is an extremely limited quantity of this beer. So at that $4.50 mark, you know, you can't complain when you're getting quality like this. And yeah, I do say all of this without bias, or at least without as much bias. I mean, I work for the company, I help brew the batch, and I help dial in the flavors of peppermint and vanilla mix. So there is a good bit of bias, but me being a reviewer, a beer tuber on the YouTubes, I gotta give my honest opinion. $4.50 for this, yeah, I'd say that's about right. For a 101, I'd say that about right. But I also want to say this, I don't think this should just be a one of one. I think we should do this once every year around the Christmas season. I'm going to try to push for it, and I hope everybody's on board, because you know what? It is a phenomenal beer. We're taking already a gold medal winning stout, putting a peppermint twist on it, and setting out something really, really nice for the Christmas season. Happy accidents, my friends. They're a thing of beauty. With that said, cheers on the final sip. Well, let's get ready to drinks and wrap this thing up. Kensington Brewing Company, Peppermint Stout. It does what it says it is. It's a peppermint stout. It's a candy cane and cacao nibs stout. And oh my lord, it is pretty damn good. It reminds you of Christmas. Enough peppermint to get the point across, but not a ton where it's gonna blast your palate away. As far as peppermint beers go, this one showcases for me, and in my mind, of how many other minty beers I've had, minty stouts I've had. This thing throws enough peppermint at it to get the point across, but retains such a beautiful stout characteristic to it, where everything balances out well. Yeah, this one might be a bit more peppermint forward than some may be okay with, but at the same time, ooh, the memories it brings back of childhood Christmases by far outweighs anything else about this beer. It's a solid beer. It's a solid beer. I'm just gonna shut up about it. It's a great beer. Come down to the brewery, either in Vaughan or downtown Toronto. Pick yourself up some peppermint stout. Go in the online shop, check it out, grab a beer, have a good time, and have a great Christmas. Overall, Peppermint Stout from Kensington Brewing Company gets a solid 8.1 out of 10 for me. 8.1 out of 10. I think that's really where it sits, in my opinion. It's a solid beer. It's not the most amazing thing in the world, because it's really hard to do, but it is a damn good beer indeed. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to be it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.